I don't know where you at,
but I know where you want to be.
This is the Halftime Sound Project. I'm your host, Footwork T, and this is my co-host,
T Nellz.
And let's just get into it, baby. Look, first and foremost, let me just start off. This is a special moment for me and my brother here. This is our first podcast together, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? I miss you, man. You know, we unfortunate we can't be in studio together, but we here nonetheless. Thank
And it's
God.
about time.
It's about time. Yo, real quick, how you been, bro? What you been up to, man? Talk to me. Talk to the people.
Cooling, bro. You know, staying busy. Still out here DJing, doing what I do.
Listen, man, you know you my favorite DJ.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's get into it. We're going to start off on some real New York vibes, you feel me? Our Knicks beat the Portland Trailblazers last night by way of buzzer beater, Mikal Bridges.
Buzzer beater.
Did you catch that clip?
I caught that clip.
And what'd you think, brother?
I caught that clip.
You caught? I caught that. Yo, honestly, that game was good. I don't know if you got to saw it, but I'm sure you got to see the clips. I caught a piece of it, and then I caught the rest of it. I actually missed the end of it because I fell asleep. You know me. I kind of.
No, I ain't get to watch the whole game, but I seen the clips.
Let me ask you this though, like, you a Knicks fan? Yo,
I'm not gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm low key coming back this season. Like, I love the squad this season. I feel like they got a lot of potential there. We'll go playoff run this year, honestly speaking. I'm not gonna lie. The Knicks been disappointing for the past couple of years. Coming from New York is that, I don't know. After a while, it's just like I switched over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn is disappointing, and that's just terrible, horrible.
Nah, B, listen.
But it's like you still got that love for the team, no matter just being from the city. No matter where you go, you still gonna have that love for the Knicks. The Knicks is just the Knicks, you know.
But yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though. I'm a bandwagon Knicks fan. I turned a bandwagon Knicks fan last year because I don't want nobody calling me out like my brother Ja. My brother Ja. We got P out in Chicago, and they definitely know. As you know, I've always been a Jordan fan, a Bulls fan. In my younger stages, I'm a Lakers fan and a Knicks fan. I'm always gonna root for the Nets by default,
right?
Because it's hometown for us. You know what I'm saying? And in all honesty, the second we catch fire, it's F everybody. It's Nets. But until then, we're just going to do the Knicks thing. So for me, it's kind of bittersweet. It's like me in this Yankees jersey. Like, I'm not a Yankees fan. I'm a Mets fan. But it's still New York. You know what I'm saying? It's still New York. So for me, it's a no-brainer. But I think the Knicks are playing mad good, bro. I'm going to keep it a stack with you, dog. I really do think they have a chance to make it to the finals, but I do feel like they're missing one piece. And, yo, real quick, before I let you talk, I want to say this so you could give me your thoughts. I thought they missed out on the trade deadline besides getting Cat earlier in the year, because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I know Cat and Jimmy don't get along, but could you imagine Jimmy Butler on the Knicks right now?
That would have been definitely different.
That's a fire full of dogs, you heard?
If they was able to get Cat and keep Randolph, they would stop it.
They would have, but hold on. But you don't think Randall would have slowed up the transition? Because I think Jimmy could flow with transition. Randall, you ain't here with Anthony Edwards told Julius Randle. They got into a little thing, I think a month or two ago or not too long ago, and they said the reason it caused the scuffle between them is because Anthony Edwards said to him, "Yo, you playing like you got jeans on." He was cutting his ass. Oh my goodness.
And that's the thing,
got jeans on,
that's the thing, though. I feel like he was definitely playing better on the Knicks than he is now in the Timberwolves. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's the chemistry or whatever the case, or just being in the Garden. But he was definitely putting up better numbers in New York.
Yeah, Mikal is, that jump shot look goofy, but he be canning them, bro. He can them. He can them. He looked like what was the green guy back in the day when the little cartoon with the green looking guy he had the hairstyle, the Gumby. Man, his arms be looking mad straight and long. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but nonetheless, man, we gonna still keep it on New York. Yo, my man Stephen A. Smith is in. Yo, I'm gonna keep it as 100 with you though, bro. Stephen A. Smith gotta have the best PR people on earth.
Especially seeing how he just popped up out of nowhere. When he did come on the scene, he popped up out of nowhere, and it's just like this name been out shit since. I mean, like he made it. I mean, obviously, you know, when you say stuff that's controversial, it's going to.
There's no such thing as bad media.
There's no such thing.
I think that's the part that's scary, is that there's no such thing as bad media. But it's so weird. A lot of times I used to be against Stephen A. Smith, and now when I've gotten more into this media space, he makes a lot of sense. He still be saying some wild stuff, but listen, man, the man just signed. Pardon me. The man just signed $100 million deal, dog, for 5 years, 4 years, something like that. Like, how you getting NBA contracts? Like, he really opened the lane for people like ourselves. Now, granted, he is a true journalist. He's gone to school for it. But, you know, in the same breath, like, the man just knows how to stir it up. And I found it kind of funny. Like, think about the press run he just went on. And then you tell me what you think after this. He signed his $100 million deal the same day or the next day or something of that nature. He gets into the confrontation, the situation with LeBron. Then the next day, then he addresses on his own show the next day what's going on. He addresses that he's going to go on Gilbert Arenas. Later on that same day that he got on his own show and addressed it, he did the first episode of Skip Bayless' show, which is the first time they've done a show together in, I think, mad long. And then, like, yo, dog, Stephen A give me, like, what's Homeboy Vibes that was part of the Kings and Comedy, Steve Harvey. Like ain't nothing stopping these niggas, or these niggas ain't gonna let nothing stop them from conquering their world. And even though I might not agree with most of the things that both of them do, I gotta give it to them, bro. They are exquisite businessmen, bro. What you gotta say though, bro?
It's a fact. He says where everybody gets afraid to say, and that's gonna keep kind of different.
You gotta talk up, Nelson. Okay.
So he always says what everybody thinks.
Right.
And they're afraid to say. Right. And that's what's gonna keep them in that lane. You know, like you said, and there's such thing as bad media. The people behind it, those companies, that's what they want from it. Mm-hmm. And with him just not caring, not giving a fuck about what you say, and speaking how you feel. Mm-hmm. It's always going to be, I mean, like you said, certain shit you say is just like, wow.
It's clickbait. It's clickbait. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you're going to keep it real. You're going to keep it 100. Or at least how he feels. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I respect it, you know? I mean, the shit you said about Bronny is just like.
But you don't think listen, man, why do we have to, listen, man, I'm going to get on my real New York shit right now. Why the fuck? Why we gotta exclude him? You in the league, bro. This will come with it. All the other guys who don't have their father in the league, they don't got that protection. So just because you LeBron, you already on the team with him. Right. You already, bro, the man had a guaranteed contract before he even shot a ball in G League, in Summer League, bro.
The last pick at that. The second to last pick.
Third. I think there's
third
50.
To last.
Yeah, there's like 3 people after him.
Those players don't usually do contracts. Like, for real.
And you got people like Connect who ball out more than him, and he's playing on it's not a I don't think it's a fully guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
So, I don't know, man.
You let him go, he came back, I don't know. I mean, and then even just the way his contract is set up, like, he could go play a couple games in the G League. They come back to play home games.
And then, then they wasn't even letting him go play road games on a G League. Like fam, if you really want the respect, my nigga, go through the gutter. I'm not going against what LeBron said. As a parent, while all of us would want the best for our child, right? Especially if we can get to experience it with them. But let's keep it a buck, bro. Like you in the trenches, G. You already. You ain't really put in time in the trenches. This is your time to really earn everybody respect, so they can't say the only reason you here is because of your pop.
I feel like it's LeBron. I don't really feel like it's Bronny too much, because when you look at the interview, LeBron talking about Bronny, he asked Bronny what he's gonna do as he get older, and Bronny said he's his own person. So let him do that. I feel like Braun is the one that's being a little overprotective in the league because he's been in the league for over 20 years. He knows what comes with it and all of that. That father instinct is still kicking in. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you done made it to the NBA. It's time to go on your own route. You here. You know what I mean? Like, Braun can't help him score. Like, you can't help him put the ball in the basket. You got to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you there. Him being on the Lakers was just like, if he would have went to another team and showed out,
well, listen,
he's not going to get that respect till Braun retired.
The only thing I'm going to give Bronny some props on is that he played good defense, pause. And, you know, that's it, man. And I'll say this. Being that he's a lockup defender, we're going to use that to segue into the next topic. Tory Lanez. Peterson.
He was a locked up defender.
That boy really recorded a whole album from jail, though, bro.
I'm not going to hold you, though. That album
is his best album.
It's better than 80% of the albums I heard
it's a classic. No, it's a classic album.
From the start to finish.
And people are some people trying to dog it. They're like, oh, the songs are too long. Why he got 2 songs on one record? If that was the case, just make them separate records. Yo, bro, if you listen to the album, you don't have to skip a song. Each song literally blends into the next song. The last person I heard do something like that, to my knowledge, I think was Drake on If They're Reading This It's Too Late. The last person I felt did a good job at it besides that was The Dream first album or second album. Every song just blended into the next one. Like, it didn't make no sense to skip it. And I think R. Kelly did it once. Y'all don't kill me in the chat when y'all see this. But I think it was a phenomenal album, bro. But yes, shout out to whoever's his engineer and his producers, bro. Because they're the ones who really did the magic.
Word. Like magic.
Allah, bro.
I'm not even it sound like he was in a top-notch studio. Like, they did their thing on that.
And the production was spot on, bro. The production was amazing, bro. I got to keep it 100. And you know, yo, bro, man, I don't want to put us in no situation, but I'm going to just say this, man. It ain't surprising that the higher ups is trying to contain this boy, man. Like, he has to go down. I don't care what nobody says. Top 20 of all time. And I'm going to tell you why. He does so much and he did so much in a long but short period of time. The man was here long enough where he's a vet, but he did so much in a short period of time because he hit his stride late. Like we got to really be honest. And you know why I got to give Tory credit? I'm going to let you talk real quick. I'm sorry, bro. I know I'm kind of rambling. But the reason I give Tory credit is because that nigga really came up in front of all of us when he had the gap, when he had the fallout situation with Sean Kingston, when he had no deal, when the nigga was balding and niggas was making fun of him, when he was making songs where he was changing up his voice and niggas was making fun of him, when he was over there kind of mimicking other niggas so he could become better as a singer, niggas made fun of him, and then he became that nigga. And listen, I'm not here to defend Tory Lanez because at the end of the day, only God knows the truth besides the people that was there. But as an artist, as a musician, as a visionary, that boy's a bad boy, bro. You can talk, bro. You talk, bro.
He cracked the code, bro. He cracked the code, man.
A couple times over already. From when we had COVID and he did shot o'clock hour. Just think about it. The boys always capitalized, did the NFT, and now he do this. Why do you think they don't think they want him locked up? They don't want niggas like me and you to make it.
Too powerful, man. And he has powerful to his followers to consume.
He has a real following, like a grassroots following, for sure. You know what's so funny? I was listening to Liddy again with Meek Mill. Boy, he tore Meek Mill up on that record. That should have just been, Tory verse was crazy. Like, and it's so funny because I said this to my brother, you know, P. We was on the phone and I said, yo, that was Tory's moment when we knew he arrived. He killed Meek on his own record. That was literally Tory record featuring Meek. Meek, don't kill me. I'm just being honest, bro. The streets know the truth, bro.
I don't know. I don't think I recall any record that he featured on that he didn't take over the show.
And let me say something. I'm gonna make this sound real funny because I had set a comment on Threads and some Kendrick stans try to kill me, like literally try to come for me, bro. Like I'm like, yo, y'all really take music this serious? Like y'all ready to fight? Like it ain't that serious, Playboy. But long story short, I think Tory the only person who could have actually beat Kendrick. And look, I hope this is a talking point because let's talk about it. But here's the thing. Then I found out when I'm listening to the album that he got ties. He don't got ties, but he don't really have beef with TDE. But he didn't it's almost like he was saying to them, like, I would come for y'all niggas, but y'all I think they've helped him out in situations or something like that or looked out. But I don't think Kendrick can actually beat Tory. I think Tory is that artist who's that flip of the coin artist that, like, Tory's good enough to go at Jada. And look, y'all they gonna eat me in the chat. But let's be 100. You saw what he did to Joyner Lucas. You saw what he did to homeboy from A Boogie. Like, and he did what Kendrick did before Kendrick. Let's be honest. When Joyner and him had that situation, he was releasing records the day of. Like diss records the day of in reply. So some people, that's why I'm looking at people. I'm like, yo, y'all ain't notice this has been done already? And look who's the guy who's behind it. Tory. Like, whatever it is he does on his personal life, again, that's between that man and the people who know him. But we talking about straight artistry. He's an animal, bro.
And the thing about it is, like you said, he could flip the coin. He could go both sides. Yeah, he could go both ways as far as course. Like he could kill you in the same tip, and he could split some bars and kill you at the same time.
Tory is an anomaly, bro. We got to just be honest. And I honestly think he's just a product. Tory, again, they're going to kill me in the chat, but I just want y'all to look at this. Tory's almost like a Kobe. Like, in the sense of, like, he just put in the work. Like, come on, bro, let's be honest. When Kobe came in, we didn't like him. I didn't like Kobe when he came in. Like, who does fake ass want to be Jordan? We got one Jordan. My man was AI. I fell in love with Kobe right during that case because that was the first time I see him be the bad guy. And I'm not going to front. I like that version of him. It was the first time I saw him be real. And I was like, hold on. This the one nigga that they should have hoped stayed wanting to be that nigga that was the clean-cut prissy nigga. Because once he became the Mamba, it was over. It was over. So I'm just saying, man, I don't know if you got anything else you want to say on that topic. If you want, brother, please speak.
Sure, bro. That's it.
You heard DJ Nellz. Free the guy.
Sure. Beat the game, the messing, the music, like that album.
Crazy. You know me. I got my Footwork podcast, but this is the Halftime Sound Project, and I gotta bring in some sneakers though. Phone posit drop. Well, sample the bronze cough drop or whatever they call it. Yo, bro, those are fire.
Got it right.
They got it right. Tell them.
They got it right.
They got it right. You got it right. You talk, bro. Tell me what you think about it.
No,
I know you a phone.
I'm a phone.
You a phone
I'm not gonna lie. I was. Like, it's been a while since I owned a pair, but I love what they're doing. It's like even from the phone to the flight posit coming back out, like all the posits, galaxies. But them bronze pop drops, something different about those. Right? That's a different flex.
Bro, it's a different flex. It's a different flex. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I low key, I'm kind of out of that phase too. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's like a low key cop where you just, when you feel like you want to be on your bullshit,
Definitely.
or it's one of them New York City nights you just want to stomp through in the summer.
It might be a quiet cop to me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if I'm gonna go out my way for it, but if I got the funds when it comes.
For me right now, it's either those or the coppers. The coppers they release the coppers too, and the fans. The bronze and culture, that might be the next.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We gotta tell Baltimore to stop jacking like they were the first with the foamies, though. Listen, I got my brother on here, and be more. Please don't take it serious enough where this got to go outside of a discussion because it ain't that serious. It's just sneakers. But be more, y'all got to stop. DC, y'all got to stop. I don't know whichever one of y'all did not start the foam posit trend. That was a New York thing. We were the ones in 97 going crazy with them with the jean shorts and polo tops. Don't do that. I'm gonna give y'all if y'all, it's the same thing with being on the New Balance. Like, y'all don't understand. The only reason we let y'all jack New Balance is because back in the day, we didn't really jack New Balance like that. If you came to school in New Balance, we looked at you as one of the project kids. It's the same thing like if you came with black Air Forces or white Air Forces, we knew you were from the projects or you were from the rough sides. Like, let's be honest. We wasn't really jacking Air Force Ones until really when Hove really pushed it. And that's just the truth. That was like 98, 99.
Early 2000.
Early 2000. You know what I'm saying?
The jersey era.
Like, we were on foams. We were never really the New Balance people because the New Balance didn't have the models they have now. And the models that they did have, that they had then, that they still have now, it was really white, dads who wore them. Let's just keep it 100. Old people who did power walking or running. Like, we wasn't jacking them. So if y'all want that, y'all can have that. But the foamies, you notice we call them foamies. Yeah. Like y'all gotta stop. This is ours. This is ours. Sure. It's the same thing with Yachty and the Air Force One. Like, stop acting like y'all. New York, we done started a lot of things. The camo, all of that. Listen, New Orleans used to wear the camo. I give it to y'all. But we had that before you. Camo was our thing, early 90s. Go check the records. So let's not think. But New Orleans used to do the camo with the Reeboks, the Jabots. They had their own style, the long white tees. And we kind of jacked them in the late 90s because they had that little run with bling bling. So, but go ahead, Nellz. Tell me what you think, man. Foamies. We're going foamies.
The foamies is, I know for me, like, just being, like, growing up in the 90s, being a King Hardaway fan, like, the foamies was it. And he had the foamies drop. And like you said, like, needed that.
And Penny, you saw the post I did. Penny has the most iconic sneaker probably outside of the Jordan 1. Because, and here's the funny thing, it wasn't his signature shoe, It technically isn't a signature Penny shoe.
Right.
Unless they change the status of it. Now,
I think they might have changed it because I know now they come with the Penny logo in the back.
Okay. So, now, but when it originally came out, Be More, it wasn't a Penny shoe. Right? It wasn't
the blue ones. I think
and you know who really made them iconic before Penny? Mike Bibby. Well, we saw Mike Bibby wear them on national television because I'll never forget. I was like, what are those? I ain't never seen that. I remember we was on fire like, nah, dog, what are those? And then we saw Penny bust them out. And then we was like, this is what that is.
But Penny bust out the royal blue ones. And that was just like, it's up from there.
Well, his had the stripes on it because he had to take a black marker and thing because it was going against the NBA dress code. I actually got those. It was a re-release where they had the black marker. You remember I had those, right?
Those,
I wore those with you. With you. Yeah. So, just in case for y'all that don't know, yes, Sneaker Collection was that serious. No longer. Yo, let's move on. Jordan 5s, Awake, New York. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They need to put Cam in this. They should have had Cam wearing these.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jimmy, too. And Mason, all those guys. We don't want to get in the middle of none of that. We love everybody. But
they got it right on those.
They got it right.
They definitely got it out on those.
Tumble leather. That leather looks soft. They got that A on the side panel. And that NY, bro, that killed me, bro. I was like, man, this is one of those collabs where I've been saying a lot that I'm tired of collabs, but this is one of those collabs where it's like, nah, this is a real one.
Nah, it's definitely.
And yo, just so y'all know, I got reposted by the owner when I did my post. Just, I want to put that out there. Same thing with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown got me like 1,000 views, and then I went dormant on my next post. It was the most, I had a mini viral moment. I felt myself too. I was like, is this what it feels like? And then the next day I was like, this sucks. Jordan 5. Is that a cop or is that a cop? Matter of fact, did they get it right?
They got it right.
They got it right.
And that's the thing you said too. Like, I'm getting tired of collabs too, but I collab is not too much, but just enough. Perfect.
Yeah, and if y'all know, me and Nellz talking about sneakers. Nellz is a sneaker guy too. Just because he's a DJ, he don't get it twisted. He might not show a lot, but he know his shit. He a sneaker guy. So, don't question my brother. I'm gonna just put it like that. Just because y'all see him on the turntables going, wiki, wiki.
Cop some exclusive.
Yo, we at the tail end, bro. I want to wrap up because we got like 3 minutes or something. But I just want to talk about an important topic because it's something that we're also kind of wetting our toes on. Pause. The state of entertainment today. I'll let you go, and then I'll finish out and close out with you. What you feel, man? What do you feel about the state of entertainment? Entertainment, meaning, the movie business, the music business, the sports business, the fashion business, because that's all forms of entertainment. How do you feel about the entertainment industry in 2025?
In 2025, I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything feels
Scripted.
It feels scripted. Like it feels like
we seen it already, or we saw it coming.
Like we're on a simulation, bro. Like we saw it coming, or it's spinning back around. Like down to even with the fashion, like the baggy jeans.
Yo, did you ever think we would be able to wear baggy jeans again? And here's how it's so crazy. Like I want to, but then I kind of feel like I'm too old.
Yeah, like, I feel like I'm a little weird now.
I'm a little weird. Like I'm like, yo, I know the ill set, and then I'm like, but I'm 41,
bro.
Like,
and it's crazy because like we was doing that in the early 2000s, bro, and it's like 2000. You think about it, that was 25 years ago, bro. So like, the shit's coming around in full circle, bro. Even the way music is animated, it's like it has like a little retro vibe to it. You feel me? Like
it's coming back, low key.
It's coming back, low key. You feel me? Like as far as movies though, like I'm not gonna lie to you, like I haven't seen a good movie that really like I was like, yeah, that was great in a long time, man. Like or it just might be me that I don't really watch too much movies. Like more so like that. I mean, Netflix and shit. Yeah, they
we're gonna X that out.
Yeah.
Unless we get a sponsor, Viola. Hey, yo.
Hell yeah, we need that sponsor. But yeah,
for real.
Besides like the movies and shit on Netflix, got some good original movies and shit. But like in the theater wise, like I said, it's just like I feel like I was here before. Like everything feels like how it did 20 years ago.
Scary, no?
Scary as fuck.
But listen, man, we're blessed. At least we got to see it 2 times over.
2 times over.
My father used to always say that to me. He'd be like, listen, man, like me and my brothers, we used to rag on him because my pops would have like these old kicker boots from the 70s. He's still holding them for, I don't know, glory memories, I guess.
Because he already knew they were going to come back around.
And he'd be like, listen, man, he used to tell me this. He'd be like, listen, man, you laugh now. The same very shit I got in my closet, somebody be willing to pay me buku dollars just so they could wear it. And I'm like, man, you wildin'. And he'd be like, listen, fashion, music, entertainment, it recycles every 10 to 20 years. And I'd be like, nah, we ain't recycling that. And listen, I ain't wearing them kickers. I don't care what nobody say. They could be the most in-style thing ever. But he right. He right, man. He right. Sure. I agree with you, bro. It's a little jaded. Mm-hmm. Like, that's why I think I'm so excited about podcasting, because I don't feel jaded about it.
Podcasting is one of the things that wasn't. It's something that, I mean, within the last, 5 years, COVID really kicked it off.
Yeah.
It still has a new feel to it. Like, and it still should develop within it.
I agree. Well, listen, man, we in it now. I'm glad to be here with you, my brother. This is my actual best friend and brother. So Nellz, I'm his children's, well, his hopefully, let's put that in there. But I'm his child's godfather. He's my child's godfather. And like, that's my brother, man. And this is something we've been wanting to embark on in a minute, because we've been in the music industry for some teen years. And even though we might not have hit the status of some of the people that are in the industry are at, we have the actual education and experience of it. So we have the know-how. But yo, man, we at the tail end, man. Listen, this is the Halftime Sound Project. I'm your host, Footwork T. This is my co-host,
T Nellz.
And we